what is your radio show called?
My radio show is called Super Heavy Sounds on CIUT 89.5 FM.
Why do you do it?
I do it because I enjoy the possibility to discover new things and new avenues of fucking understanding shit that I would not otherwise be privy to.
What kind of shit have you grown to understand over the course of your...
I like how you've taken what I said and constructed the questions from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like there's kind of two things. You got the option of getting the opportunity to discover like new sounds from local stuff, which is really cool. Like understand what where people are coming from here in Toronto, and understand that there is at least to some degree a group of people who think about shit a similar way in terms of how they write music, how they create it, and then giving them the opportunity to kind of see what they create as kind of a unified thing to some extent, as much as possible, and then combine that with somewhat more high-profile interviews that I get to do that will hopefully like sort of get some kind of publicity for the overall intent of the show, if you will, which is just to publicize all kinds of extreme music. We're at a point right now where extreme music does not have to base itself in heavy metal. It's not that have to base itself in hardcore. It's everything. So, you know, it's a cool time to be involved with this shit, and you combine that local shit with the more, well, I don't want to see a high profile, but like, just like dudes have been around for a while, so that's all.
So you do your show, what else do you recognize in Toronto that's contributing to music?
What else do I recognize?
And that's significant in your opinion?
I think that the few magazine writers who were involved with in Toronto, who I can think of, I'm actually like on the I shouldn't say I'm on the staff, but I've been invited to contribute to Exclaim magazine more recently, which is a very new thing, and I'm really excited to be part of that. And then there's other guys who are involved, like Max, who's here right now, like fucking Keith Carmen is another guy who I've read his shit before on Exclaim magazine. Another guy named Evan Davies, he used to write for Now magazine. He doesn't anymore. He's more involved, I think, in the editorial staff. But he was a really good fucking dude who wrote about specifically heavy music in Toronto about like say 2 years ago, and he's a dude who I've at least to some degree kept in contact with. You know, you've got fucking you've got DJ nights associated with. There's still shit like you go to fucking Disgraceland or the Beaver or whatever the fuck it is now for Fistful of Metal nights and shit like that, which I don't really go to all that often, but at least it exists for the sake of like the fucking hardcore real metal shit. You got people putting on their own shows at the 460. I saw one on Friday night, and so did you, with fucking Gates and Women in Tragedy and Fanafaxa. Really cool to see people put on their own shit, and you know, put that together with bigger shows. You know, the time like Helmet comes through, and I interviewed a singer, by the way. You know, how could it not be cool? You know, so put all this shit together. Eventually, my hope is that you can see some kind of connection between all this shit. That's all. You know, that's really it.
That's why we're all doing it, right?
I hope so. I don't know. I hope it's not just the LED shining in my eyes.
Do you have like a sign off or something? Like,
I have no sign off.
Like what is your radio show sign off?
Awesome cameo in that movie.
Well, all you cats and kittens out in Radio Land. Radio Land is a Phil Miller trademark, by the way, and he's not here, but
damn it.
Unfortunately. No, I have no sign off. My sign off. Well, why don't you like write me a fucking sign off? I don't have a sign off. All I can say is just like actually listen, actually watch, actually think about
You definitely look familiar.
why you like something. Okay? Like if you're gonna be the metal dude, or the metal chick, or the hardcore dude, or the hardcore chick, or whatever you're gonna be, that's cool. But think about why, and that's fine. And then after you thought about it, that's cool. That's all I need. I'll put you up on the radio. That's it. You'll be up on the radio. No problem. No problem. That's all. So close. And that was the wave portion of our segment. Royal wave. Royal wave.
Bye bye. Bye.